Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and I'm the CEO of Worldprofit. Today is the 21st of March. So I think it's the, excuse me, the first or second day of spring. I think it's day 2, actually. Hopefully everybody's doing great. We're having a wonderful month. I'm very happy to say. And wow, just really things are going extremely well. During these workshops, I'm just kind of sitting here like a sponsor because I kind of sponsor everybody. So if you ever have questions or anything, you're not interrupting me. I'm just here to answer questions, and I follow a couple of slides and things like that. But I'm really here to just help people out and answer questions so that it's easier to get through everything. So that the burning question that everybody has is, oh, it's so overwhelming, I don't know where to start. Well, start by showing up to a workshop and then ask that very question. And today I'm going to take you through it, help you out. Our background, Worldprofit started in 1994, just as an idea basically off a dining room table. And it started when nobody knew the internet existed. I used to actually run a fax on demand service because that's how we used to, that was the sophisticated way to communicate, believe it or not, was with fax. Pretty much everybody had a fax machine for a while, and then you could fax from your computer, which was a big deal because everybody connected to the internet with a modem. And that modem had built-in fax capabilities. Believe it or not, that's how it was. So I had a fax on demand service where you would phone on your phone or your fax machine, and it would say, what document would you like? Well, we would advertise the document number, and people just key that in and they would receive the fax. And it was a sign-up form for one of our programs. And we used to sell that as a service. That's how far back we go. Then the internet invented email that we sort of started using, et cetera, et cetera. And then you had attachments and all of that. The reason we did the internet was I got out of the military. I got out of high school and I went into the military right away to military college to get a free university degree. I mean, how could you not? It was free and I didn't have any money. I didn't get the silver spoon, right? So I had no money and it was awesome. It was just like West Point, same idea. You get out of there and then you do your time in the military, and it was great. I was a pilot, and my last job was awesome. It was as a jet instructor pilot, teaching the future Top Guns, and many of them went on to be just that. So that was awesome. But here's the reason we started. I got out after 10 years because they offered early retirement, and I thought, wow, this is cool. And they offered a year of full pay. In other words, you quit, but you got paid every single month like you worked. No strings attached. You were just paid. And you got another lump sum and all of this stuff. So I took it, and I had nothing to do. So I started looking around for some businesses, and the internet happened. And it just was a little hobby. I just thought this would be cool. Looks cool, something to do while I'm sitting there doing nothing. And that's how it took off. We partnered up with a famous marketer in the US, and the three of us just exploded. And most of you that have been with us for many years now remember all those days. We used to conferences all through the US. We went to California, Vegas, to Chicago. We went into Chicago. We went into Cambridge. I think it was Cambridge, Massachusetts. We did 6 to 8 of them. I can't remember, but we used to do one every 3 months in live. Like everybody flew in. We had it was just phenomenal. And we always had new software. It was pretty cool. What we learned is in lesson 3. Everything that we know from all of the years of doing this business is in lesson 3 to get you started. And by that, we put you to work immediately by generating leads. The leads are easy to generate because we've already got the ads made. We already tell you where to run the ads. And we also tell you some other places that you might want to run ads that you might not have, that we might not even know about. So it can't be easier than that. I mean, every program that's successful would and should give you that. And that's what we do. But we give you one more thing. We give you a domain, which makes you professional. We give you a cloaking system, okay, where you can take your URLs and make any URL your own from your own domain, which is professional. Looks good, and Google and all the search engines like that because it says you stand behind those links. They're your links and you're forwarding them. That's a big deal because these other link shrinking companies are making money from you when you use them. In my opinion, they offer absolutely nothing when you have your own domain. When you are hosted in your own, we used to call them show homes because they're pre-built sites, just like a home that you say, I want this home. You go in, you take a look at it, everything looks great. Build this home over there. That's what we did 25 years ago. It just dawned on us that we had a customer and he spent over $10,000 having us design it. And then he got sick and he said, right on the phone, he said, I can't do it anymore. Just shut the site down. So I got on the phone with him and I said to him, can I just take your site and sell it to somebody else? It's beautiful. And it was very generic. It was about making money online. Beautiful graphics. It was just awesome. And he said, yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. I think that's a great idea. So guess what? Light bulb went off. We sent it out to our list of, at that time, it was maybe 3,000 people. And we had so many people that said, here's the money, take my credit card, charge it. Well, guess what? We only had one site. that almost was like a backfiring, right? You got 10 people that want that site now, and they're giving you $5,000. So I said, that's like a show home in real estate. You show people a home, a model home, and they go, I like it, build it over there, maybe tweak a few things. Oh, so you know what I did? I said to Sandy Hunter, who was in charge of design, I want designers assigned to create these sites, beautiful sites, and we'll resell them. And we'll resell the designs, and we'll have so many designs that people can change them. Nowadays, you can modify most of the design. So it's even better now, right? We give you a generic sort of site. You can change the header. You can change all the links. It's way more powerful than it used to be. But back in those days, people loved it. And they still do. So what we're teaching you with lesson 3 is that you have your own business now. You have a website. It's got all the bells and whistles. You can modify and tweak it as you wish. But the primary job is promotion. So we give you videos that you do. You do the promotion. You sign up for the sites. You copy the ads. You post the ads, and you repeat it. Okay? And yes, that's very true, Kevin. Dr. Lant was one of our co-founders. And yeah, he taught at more than just one university. He taught business all over the United States, all over the place. And he also had, at the time, 18 books. Phenomenal. Try to remember that our support is also here all day and all night, plus for Friday. You can come to our workshops and I will assist you as best I can. Make sure you use Gmail for your business email. I had 2 people already this week. like I said, they're just, I think of a fish flapping around in a boat that you just caught. You know, you put the fish in the boat and it flaps around. These people, when they change their email address and it's not Gmail, well, you're going to fail. You just will. These other companies don't allow email through. It overloads their systems. So they have massive spam systems that basically mark everything and throw it out, except Gmail. They put it in a folder that you can say, oh, this isn't spam. So it takes a while, but then you're getting all your email. And who am I to say that? I've used Gmail since probably the first month they were in business, and I still do. I get all my email. It works great. My spam folders are completely clear because I've trained them. I've said, no, that's not spam, or this is spam. The proof of the traffic, the promotion, does this work? Yeah, it does, because we've been doing it for over 30 years and we have a great business running, and we pay a lot of people money in the form of commission. The first video, which I'll show you how to get to it, it's right here when you log in. The first thing you want to do is you can click on the Start Here button that's on the left menu, and that will take you into an area where not only do you have an AI, which I've trained specifically based on these videos and more, and all my workshops, they all go into the training. You watch this first video and the second video. Those are the most important. The first video is here in this slide. It's going to take you how to set your commissions. It's going to tell you how to set up your profile and how to find your way around the member area. All right. How you get support, and importantly, how to see all your old tickets. Okay. The membership, what you could get if you upgrade to platinum, which, by the way, we had a couple of prepaid silvers come in this week for 1 year, saves a lot of money. And we've had 1 or 2 prepaid upgrades to platinum for the full year. Okay, so that's also what that will show you. You can see your membership and what you get. You're also going to learn about your bonuses for upgrading. You'll understand what the Live Business Center is about. It's really there, as you can see here, to help you if you have questions. Feel free to go in here anytime and ask questions that you might have about the program. There's no problem with doing that. Okay. Are there any questions about any of that so far? Good. The ad tracker on your top menu, which again, I can't tell you how many times I've had people fill out a support ticket and say, you know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and I'm not successful. I check the ad tracker and I tell you what, every time it's 0. So I usually send back a note with a stationery saying, I think you need to review those videos again on how to do the program. And at the very bottom, it says, send me a message to say you got this. I'm on a run now. So far, it's been over a year. I haven't had one person in a year say, yeah, I got your message and I'm replying like you asked me to, which is a problem with adult learning. Once you get past, say, your 20s, this thing shuts off for the most part. Doesn't want to be trained. It knows everything. So again, you gotta get in, you gotta do the promotion, you gotta follow the program. We send out a newsletter every single day to associates in the program with all the bonuses, all the benefits. You don't need to email anybody. Okay, you don't need to do that if you don't want to. Okay, it's just an option. Cool Tools is your friend on the top menu. It's got some great software that we use and I use to promote faster and more efficiently. The biggie, Jipit Auto Text, RoboForm for your passwords, which works with all 3 main browsers, Firefox, Chrome, and Edge. And EM Client Management, which is great for email. It organizes a whole bunch of different email accounts, all under one software program. And there are demos of these three under Cool Tools on your top menu. And if you're using the modern menu, very easy. You just click on Biz Builders, scroll down, and you can see the Cool Tools area right here. Okay, there's RoboForm, JitBit, and EM Client. Really easy to use these programs. They're not that hard. Does anybody have any questions so far? Look at what we have. Top monitors by sales this month so far, and we've got 10 days left. Luther Robinson, who won last month, 13 sales. Raj is catching up, 8 sales. Phil Corneau, 8 sales. Nice tie there. Linda Elsie, 5. Ivy, always in there. Ivy's always working hard, 5 sales. Howard Martell, 3. Sydney, Nicole, and Will you all have a chance to catch up. And so far, our top sellers, Linda, the Reverend, Annette Lacey, Aaron, Graham, and so on. So if you see your name up here, you're doing something right. We're also looking for monitors. We still have room to join the monitor team. Okay, you get all kinds of bonuses for just really watching over the chat area and answering questions. We will train you, we'll teach you. We have videos that will help you understand how it all works. But it's just chat, and you go in there and you kind of monitor it and keep an eye on it and make sure that you help people out when they have questions. So today I wanted to cover a big question. I had somebody fill out a tech support ticket, and I'm glad they did. And they said, listen, I'm really going crazy here. I'm promoting like you wouldn't believe. And I'm generating 2,000 clicks a day. And I thought, wow, that's something. So I checked the ad tracker, and he's right. He was getting anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 plus clicks per day. So this guy was just going crazy. But there was one issue that I discovered why he was having trouble being successful. So I wanted to pull up my little whiteboard here, and I want to tell you how I would promote and what his problems were, essentially. So say you have 5 affiliate programs. Okay, you're in 5 of them. So these are the programs here, plus Worldprofit. So you've come to Worldprofit and you said, look, I got a pile of business going on, but it's not working too good. So this is affiliate program 1. So these are your affiliate programs right here, AP, affiliate programs with a little S. Okay, so affiliate programs are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And these are fantastic programs. All of them above board. They're the best. Okay, you've vetted them. You've been in them for several months, and they check out good. And you're also in Worldprofit. Okay, and you say to yourself, okay, so this is my Worldprofit program. What do I do? What would George do? And that's a really good question. And I see this as the biggest mistake in the last 25 years, because it's exactly what I would have done if I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, so if I had no idea about anything, I would have probably joined every affiliate program I saw and thought, I'm going to make it. You know, one of these is going to work. So I'll promote them all. And then I would have probably failed in them all. Oh, I'd have made $5 or $10 here and there, but I would have never had a business, right? I would have never, somebody would say to me, well, what business are you in? I'd say, oh, I'm in a bunch of programs, man. You should see them. Oh, by the way, do you want to sign up? I would have been that way. What Worldprofit has allowed me to do, and this is how I would promote, is it's allowed me to put everything under one hood. So all of these programs can be connected to my Worldprofit business. But how is that? How does that work? I mean, how can we do this and keep everything under one? What this gentleman did was he promoted each program using all of the systems that we have. He promoted them to the safe lists. It was unbelievable. He was a really, really great promoter, getting 2,000 clicks. Included Worldprofit. He was promoting everything. He was going crazy. And it was great to see. I thought, wow, but it's wrong. Oh boy, oh, George, what have you done? You mean this is wrong? So everything you just heard me say about, no, that's not how you do it. You can bring them all under one roof by promoting Worldprofit. Why? Because as you promote our pages, every time somebody signs up, they will receive an email about all these programs. That's number one. So number one reason is all of these programs will all be sent to the people that sign up for a landing page under the ad examples. Okay, so this landing page is going to generate leads, and those leads will receive an email about all 5. That's number one. Number two, and this is the big one, they go on a list. This is gold. This is gold. Just, I can't put enough stars here. I'm just going to put a smile on that one. The list is your prospect manager. So over here in your business bin, we have a prospect manager, and that holds the list of all the people that you sign up. Every single one of them goes in here. And you can email them in groups of 10. You can email them as they come in. And if you are a platinum VIP member, so if you're VIP, you get another list called an autoresponder. And that list is where you can, when you send your PM out, your prospect management email out to them, you can also invite them to get on specific lists that you've created in your autorespond system. Wow, this is sounding like a business to me. Wow, this is so. Could you imagine somebody says to you, how do you manage all 5? Well, I don't. I manage one, Worldprofit. It generates the leads for me that automatically go into my prospect manager. They automatically receive all of my business opportunities. All 5 go out to them when they sign up as an associate. They also go on the associate list where Worldprofit is sending to them every single day, so I don't need to. I can hit them up anytime I want in the prospect manager. And since I'm a platinum member, I created an autoresponder system for maybe opportunity 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And I offered them to sign up for all of them, whatever you want. So the 2,000 clicks then become associate members that then can be sent these opportunities as you see fit. They could be sent in one email. And you might be saying to yourself, well, how do I create these emails? Well, in 1995, no, it wasn't possible. In 2005, no, not possible. In 2020, no, you couldn't, no, you couldn't do this. This is very hard to do in 2020. But in 2025, we've got this thing called AI. And it can write auto-response messages. It can write messages that go out to these people. It can do all of that for you. And then you put them in your prospect manager and send them out. All you have to do is take time to build your business up, go to your prospect manager, create your custom letters just one time, and fire them out as those leads arrive. That's it. Easy peasy. Also, when you go to ad examples, you take your 5 programs that you're in and you put them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And people will receive all of these landing pages to sign up for them. That's it. This is your business plan as a professional, as somebody that's in business and not in a bunch of ops. Take all the ops you want and put them all in. Doesn't matter to me. The bottom line is if you generate leads and put them on your prospect manager, now you own those leads. When you're just promoting these 5, you're building their businesses. That's fine. But what do you get? Do you get the lead? No, they get the lead. You don't. Oh, you might get an email saying so-and-so signed up, but well, what do you do? Write them down in pen or put them in a spreadsheet? And then what do you do from the spreadsheet? How do you email them? And say this guy here, number 5, says, oh, you can email them. You have access to them. Well, I want to send them about number 1. You can't do that because you can only email them about our business. And then you got number 4. And then, but before you know it, you're just a disorganized, you're just gone, right? Whereas if somebody asks you about your business, well, it's Worldprofit. I promote the landing pages and I generate leads. Do you want to hear about my other businesses? Sign up for Worldprofit first, and then I will send you information about the other business or businesses. It's a shame that people don't understand that, because what I see, and I've seen this over and over again, because we have over 1,000 ads posted every single day in our different systems. And you folks know that, classified ads, ad stream, safeless, and banners, everything. Well over 1,000 a day are posted on all of these sites. And 99 out of 100 are incorrect. And I know this to be true because what they're in is 5 or 6 different business opportunities, and they're just pumping, pump this one, pump that one. Now, there are exceptions. You might have one of those opportunities that does allow you to promote and build a list, and that's fine. I'm talking about Worldprofit and how I would handle multiple businesses. Now, do I know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Let's check. Let's check something here. Does this guy put his money where his mouth is? I don't know. Let's confirm that I know what I'm talking about. Oh, pending $4,600. Okay, well, that's just one. Are there any more? Yeah, there's Hercules. There's all of these different programs, Master Safeless Mails. See, I'm not promoting all of these. I use a lot of them for Fast Track. But when you go into these and you look and you say, well, how much has he made in Mr. Safeless? I don't know, a couple thousand. It's because I don't promote Mr. Safeless. You'll never see me just promoting Mr. Safeless. I send it out to my leads, right? That's how I do it. And it works because I run the list and I keep mailing them. Okay. There are people that don't know how to scroll a mouse. Okay. They're very new. They will take 7 to 10 emails before they read even one. It could take up to 20 emails, 20, before they even sign up to something that they finally read about. I told you in a previous workshop that I had to send a guy over 100 emails to get him to pick a domain name. Yeah, he just didn't understand. He just logged in, and in bold print it says, go down the list and pick a domain name for your account. 100 plus emails. He just couldn't get it. Just didn't get it. just wasn't capiching. He's okay now. But you have to realize that it takes a lot of email and a lot of clicks and a lot of visits and a lot of views to sign people up. They don't see what you see. Believe me, I don't know why, they just don't. So, what's my promotion checklist like? Well, I've set my checklist up for multiple impressions. I realize that people don't read anything. That's my attitude. Is you got to slap them across the face, you got to kick them like the mule, right? Like Dr. Lant, we brought up Dr. Lant. And Kevin, Dr. Lant talked about the mule. Treat people like they're animals, like they got to be kicked hard. And I know that's crazy to say that, and those are his words. But on the internet, you have to have advertising in front of people literally dozens of times before they sign up for free. So my attitude is, let's use some software and use that software to our advantage when we promote. And the number one software that I like using is called Link Magic. You can put all of your lists that you promote to in one area under one button and launch them all at the same time. Okay, so you click and everything loads up in your different tabs. So that way you have all of the places that you're going to promote to under different tabs. So because you know to yourself, to open all of these is impossible. It's a pain, right? Which one do I open? And you could have multiple buttons for the different programs that you're in. The second thing that I use is software. So now I want to sign into Herculist. Well, down here I've got RoboForm. So I say, fill the forms, it fills it, and now I can log in. Okay, and as you're logging into each one, you can go through and you can easily, after you learn, you'll get through it on how to promote to that one. Okay, so you get rid of all these little pop-ups and things, click on that, and send out your email. All right, so that's number 2. That's a big deal. And then to earn credits to receive your emails, you want to use like things like EM Client and things like that. But this is the most important thing so that you can promote quickly. Now, how do you promote? Like, how do I know what ad to promote? Well, I use something called JitBit, which is an auto text system. And what it does is it says, take a little keyword like a keystroke, and assign it to an ad. So I've got my advertising right here. AD, if I type in AD11, this big long line comes out, and AD22, here's another line that comes out, it's a full ad, and then AD33 is the URL. And it just floats in your computer, it's always on. So for a subject line, I go AD11, and then suddenly there's the ad. The URL is AD33. Wow. AD22 is what, now I've done this. This is what I created using JitBit. So you can see how these systems work, right? List Magic, JitBit, auto text. Submit ad, click, and there goes the ad. It says your ad has been sent out. All right. And I can do this over and over again with all of these sites. I want to sign up into this one. Click here if needed. It's going to send me in. I can hit my end button to go to the bottom of the page. Right. And then use the blasters. Colossal blaster. And I've already got my ads preset. I've set these up already. So out goes my ad. And done. Last one. Okay. That's right, Phil. You're absolutely right. You want to use AI to change these things up. Use the AIs. Now you might say, well, where are the AIs? Well, they're right here in the member area. They're completely free to use. ChatGPT is here for you. It just pops up and it'll load. And it says, what can I help you with? You've even got this DeepSeek one, which is a newer one. It says, when was I born? I haven't registered that yet. But they're there for you to use. If you are asking questions about the bootcamp lessons, we also have one in there too. It says bootcamp lesson summary. There's GPT specifically trained for that, right? How does this process sales work? It's even got some questions for you to use. How do I use the ad tracker? What are the benefits of upgrading to platinum? I don't know. Let's see what they are, because I'm going to talk about them today. Let's see what the AI says you get. Ooh, wow, look at that. Higher commissions, sales volume bonuses. And then many of you are saying, well, you know, how do I say that you got some great promotion here? Okay, say this was about an ad. All you have to do is say, I want to send this to my list as an ad. Can you give me a subject line and message? I can put in the URL later. And you can even go beyond this, because I was asked some questions about, well, I want to set up my own page to do something like this. Great. Can you do the HTML for me using CSS and make this design really cool? And this is just me in a workshop. You can get better with your prompting, right? You can ask it for, you know, I'd like to have this and that and all this stuff, right? I want some action here, right? So you can go in here, and now it's going to create you a beautiful page that you can then use. And you don't need to have any fancy form code or anything, because all you do is when you put your URL in, and which you can give it, you could say, listen, oh, can you put this in as the URL? And say AD33. It will redo the code for you and put the URL in for you. You don't need to look at it. Boop, done. And then you can take this, you can make your own page out of it if you want. Copy, go here, right? Now we can go to website management, home, create a new page, full page, source, paste, unsource. There's, look at that. Now I'm not going to run this because I don't want to promote platinum to people who aren't members, but this is a beautiful page like that. You don't need fancy editors anymore. You remember all that stuff that used to be out there with the block editing and the block this and the button here, and how do I do a button and how do I do this and blah, 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 blah. It's like you don't have to do it anymore. It just does it for you. It's all done. Look at those beautiful little check boxes. It's all there, right? It's all there. You can use emoticons. You could say to it, you know what, I really like this, but let's emoticon it up and all that stuff. So I'll just put test in, you know, I don't know. So we'll create the page. And you're going to have to dress it up. Maybe you might have to do some things in the preview. Something might not work. I don't know. Unlock monthly. So you see how that didn't quite work out? You can say, well, I want to redo that line. Make it better, you know, or join platinum now. It's going to go to wherever you wanted it to go, that kind of thing. Okay. And you can see, oh, what's this platinum VIP? You could just get rid of that. You can learn to do this too in source code. You can say, I don't want that there. Delete it. It's fine. Delete it. It's gone. Oop. Unsubscribe. See, it put an unsubscribe in. I don't want that. So you just delete it. Okay. So that's there for you. And that's how I promote. I just promote away like that. I say, okay, I'm going to go in here. And then I say AD11, AD22. And when these things load, you can look at it if you want. And then you can go to the next one and the next one. Mr. Safeless, right? I want to log in. I should probably change this. You see where this is here? Copy. So when I went into Link Magic, right? Remember I was in Link Magic and he changed it. So you go into Link Magic and you look for Mr. Safe List here and you go edit. You can just paste in the new one, update. So next time it'll take you to that page, right? And then you just log in. And then I could send out my message, send mailing. Here we go again, AD11, AD22, and AD33. 2,000 credits, and out it goes. Isn't that fun? And you just wait a few seconds, and it'll pass the checks, of course, and then you confirm it. State-of-the-art mailer, probably my favorite mailer. This thing's outstanding. And just let it roll. Are there any questions? Does anybody, have any questions with this stuff? Go to the credit mailer, same thing. It's just so easy to just type AD11, AD22, right? You get very quick at it. And I can go to 2,000 members, right? So I can just copy the 2,000, throw it in there. Out it goes. Mr. Safe List is out. This one's good. Continue the members area. Let that continue. I've already sent to that one. I've got these mailers too. Look at all this stuff. Just phenomenal, right? Go to my account. Send a mail. So the next thing that I want to tell you that I would do is, let me just get this out. I would go to an area in the member area under training, add examples, and click on associate sources, new associate sources, to see where people are coming in from. Where are people coming from that sign up? In other words, what are the safe lists and exchanges that are successful, right? Because these are sites where associates are signing up. And we have thousands of them, right? So you can go in here and you could say, well, how about this one, right? And you can go check it out. Build my downlines, never heard of it. Just another place for you to sign up and then add to Link Magic. Try it out. If you've got money and you think it's good, like free advertising for you, we seem to get a few from there. Go and sign up. Try it out. Right? That's how I would do it. That's my little checklist. Just those three things: Link Magic, RoboForm, JitBit. And then organize your promotion every single day. I already showed you this. That's under add examples, right? And speaking of new landing pages, always check the add examples right here. And you will see our landing pages that you should be using. They're fantastic. Okay? And make sure that you make masked URL. So in other words, you turn this one into George Kosch, which is mine. Watch. So as soon as you click that, it now becomes a trackable URL. And this is a great page. Works out really well. Does anybody have any questions about that? Anybody with questions? Let's check my ad tracker. See if I'm getting clicks. So far, so Mr. Safe List, I got a few. Atlas Safe List, Herculist, right away. Got clicks. Not bad. Not bad at all. Top Dogs Rotator. Clicks coming in all the time. See, Wednesday 297, Thursday 152. Not bad for a guy that most of the stuff I just promote quickly once a week. Twice a week, 2 to 3 times every 7 days. Yeah, Kevin, the universal rotator also is a great tool. I agree. Universal rotator. And remember, if you are using the universal rotator, right, and you want to, constantly have it where you can access it without too much trouble, you can also go, we got YouTube videos about it. You can also use this area, My Menu, and you can put things into My Menu simply by clicking on Manage Menu. And you'll find everything in here. Universal rotator is under U. I'm not sure if I already have it in, but just to show you, universal rotator. Okay, and I just make it green, save it. And then when I click on My Menu, universal rotator will be in here, and you can organize them any way you want. Universal bonus builder should be in here somewhere. Oh, I didn't give it a name. That's my mistake. I forgot to name it. So if you go into universal rotator, I just call it what it is. You can call it whatever you want. It's up to you. Oh, sorry. Universal rotator, where did I put it? Did I save it somewhere? Hopefully. Yeah, universal rotator. You're supposed to actually update it here. Oop. Okay, so now when I go in here, I can see it. Universal rotator, and it's just easier to navigate to it. But yeah, it's like a bundle. You can put a whole bunch of URLs in a bundle, and they'll rotate evenly as you go. So you just promote this site, and every time the site comes up, it picks one and it puts it up there. And I don't think one of the URLs works anymore. I got rid of that one, I think. Let me check. Yeah, I'm not using that one anymore. So I would just delete it and then add different ones. I could just say AD1, AD33, that in there. Okay, so that when I test it, it'll pick one of them and go to it. And then when I go to it again, so that way when you're promoting it, it'll go 50-50 between the two. So Worldprofit Live too. I didn't keep a lot of those. Ooh, I forgot to say confirm my site. Confirmed. There we go. Platinum VIP membership is available as an upgrade. And a lot of you are watching this video, recorded. So if you're interested in upgrading and saving a whole bunch of money to Platinum, all you have to do is put in a support ticket for a personalized quote. But some of the things that you get besides saving $800 is double the commission from 20 to 40% commission. You receive 100 exclusive leads every month when you do your traffic injection. Worldprofit Graphic Studio is included. Autoresponder that I talked to you about earlier is included, and all of our store builders. It's a lot of leads if you handle them properly. I'm a big fan of people who just use these leads wisely. And if you're somebody that, and I know this happens, and you go into your prospect manager, and this is you, okay, this is what you do. You go to your prospect manager and you say, email her, and you just kind of deadhead it. You go, yeah, just pick one of these. I'm going to just email that out. And you say, just email it to everybody on my prospect manager list. I can guarantee you that 95% of them have unsubscribed. They always do it. It's the easy one, right? Yeah, let's just do that. Send an email. They're gone. They're just putting you in the spam folder because you're just bulk emailing them. You should handle people in groups, small groups. and then transfer people to it. But honestly, this is where Platinum VIP shines. You go in and you create an autoresponder and you put people into your autoresponders right away, because you can send them newsletters. It's just phenomenal. Somebody said, well, how can I just email everybody in the autoresponder? Well, you can send a newsletter to them all. Watch, create a newsletter, done. So you create your newsletter and then you say, I want to send one of these newsletters out. So you go and you say, prepare to send. And then you pick the different lists that you want to send to, 1, 2, select all. And then you put a date, you can queue it, or you can send now. So the autoresponder lists, even though you have 7 or 8 of them, you can email them little newsletters all the time. Isn't that smart? I did that. I created that system for all of you because that's what I would want, right? So you can create 10 different lists. Who do we have here? That Rich Moyer. Rich has probably 50 lists, and he can combine them and email them in groups. Beautiful. You can queue newsletters to go out whenever you want. All kinds of opportunities. All right. So you can go in, for example, go into the Learning Center. Bootcamp chat, sign up chat. Let's see what it says. I want to send out offers. Tell me about the offer builder. Let's see if it knows. Yes, it does. So it's all here. You just have to ask it questions, and it will grab all of this information and do the best it can. The Bootcamp Lessons ebook is here too. You can download that onto your computer. I've actually fed this into this. They're all there. Everything's there. Are there any questions? Anybody have any questions? If not, I'm going to sign off. We've had a good hour. Fantastic sales month we're having so far. But remember, promote. Now, I do have a message for monitors. You probably won't like this one very much, but you got to trim down these messages you guys are putting in here. This is perfect. Phil, fantastic. Make this the biggest message you send. Okay, so monitors, and I've seen some of these messages, they're this long. No, that's too long. Remember, people are going in the member area and they're looking for assistance, right? And little pop-ups come up here, right? You can, people are going to the different areas and this little chat pop up here. And you see this fits nicely in here. But when you get those big long ones, people can't even see this message thing. They're like, well, what the heck is this? Right? They don't even know what to do. It's just flooding the screen. Okay, so keep these messages just like Phil is doing here. Keep them short and sweet. And if you've got a whole pile of messages in here, you're not going to make any sales. People don't read that stuff. It looks like a bot. People don't like bots. I know we all wish they did, but they don't. I hate them. They're turning into these things that are super annoying. That's why I really like people. Our bot is specifically trained to just really basically answer questions. So it is better to have a person, in there. All right. So hopefully you folks are starting to, especially the monitors, and I'm going to start calling monitors out on it. I'm going to be the annoying person that says, this message is too long. Shorten it. And you don't need to post links. This is, oh boy. If somebody comes in the member area and they can't see the top menu to click on a button, and they can't look down and see the order buttons, we don't want them to join. They can go to how to use the internet bootcamp or something. We're not looking for people that don't know how to use the internet. Okay? If they can't scroll, they got to go to another site and learn how to use their mouse. We don't do that. So if somebody says to you, I can't find the order button, look up. If they can't look up and see it, we don't want them. Send them the little message. Well, you need the free program. It's on the left menu. And if they can't find the left menu, I'm sorry, we can't help you. We don't want you. Remember that Uncle Sam one that says, well, I want you? No, we don't want you. Go that way. Go over there. You don't need to post links. Okay? You don't. Just say, there's an order button. It's up top. There's another one down below. I don't know what to, I just don't know what to say. The reason for that is silver members come in, get this, and they order another silver thinking that's a payment. Oh, I just wanted to pay my next month. It said silver. We're like, no, you just ordered another package because some monitor posted it up there and said, here's the silver, go back, go get it. So people, they look at it, they go, oh, it happens all the time. And then we get the sponsor. I got another sale. Well, where'd it go? Well, we had to void it. Oh, well, then the monitor gets their $5. The monitor, well, where's my $5? Well, we had to void that sale because the monitor posted a message in there telling somebody to order another silver. I'm going to start calling you out on them. I'm turning into Dr. Lant. Remember he used to do that? He's like, don't do that. I'm getting old. I just can't take it anymore, right? Because we get these orders all the time. People are like, well, a monitor posted it, so I ordered it. We also get people, oh, here's a platinum order form. Or this was the worst one. The rant will end after this. Here's the video you need to watch. I want my money back. I didn't learn anything. They said to look at the video. That's the silver presentation video. You're already, oh, monitors. No, they did it again, right? We lose people. We lose them. They quit the program. Don't post links. Stop it. Okay? Just post messages. And don't keep posting those stupid stationaries when people ask you questions. Answer them with your fingers or Windows H, right? Windows H. Hi there. Here's the answer to your question. I don't need to type. Why is this so hard for people to understand? Enough said. Figure it out, folks. Figure it out. See, this is good. Phil, that's fine. Nice and short, nice and sweet, but don't post 5 of them in a row because then it clogs the whole place up. And you can clear your messages anytime you want. And finally, I have one more. Turn on the sound. Make it so that every time a message is posted, there's a sound in your computer. That way, if you're working on another monitor over here, boop, boop. Oh, somebody's got a question, you know? Oh, yeah, so anyways, I didn't mean to be late on my bill. Boop, boop. Oh, there's a message. I better get to it, right? You can hear it. It blares out loud. That's why I don't have it on all my computers. Okay, monitors, that's what you do. And like I said, I'm going to call everybody out on it. I'm going to do it. And they're going to say, whoa. And I'm going to say, go and watch the end of this workshop. And you can see me ranting. See, pulling out my hair. Okay? I'm going to sign off. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. And again, monitors, I really do appreciate the time that you put into this program. I really do. I'm in there all the time. I'm watching golf today. It's the Valspar. Guess what? My laptop sits right there and I can see everything. So have a great day. Have a great weekend. And again, thank you for all of the time and effort you folks are putting into this program, silver, platinum, monitor, everything. Okay? A sincere thank you and a sincere have a good weekend. Thank you.